Welcome back to the Crochet Creatives with my friends at yarnspirations.com, the study reality week number 3. In week number 3, we're going to progress from this point. We've gone from a circle, we then started cornering it off and going forward. By waiting longer for me to film week number 3, I've been able to watch the comments over the weeks. Our journey members, especially on YouTube, have been able to work forward, and also there's some people that can only read the instructions and they've been able to pay for a download to do it all. So some people noticed that they had a bulge here. You can see it a bit here, but if it's bulging too much, just stretch it out, just spray it lightly with water and let it stay flat to dry. So these are the kinds of questions that I would not have addressed in the videos when I work so far in advance. So I'm kind of just like week before week 3 is going out. So I want to progress now to week number 3. In the paid version, there is crochet diagrams that are available to you, and the rest of it is just written. You're going to notice a lot of repeating instructions because we're going to get ourselves even further. As this video progresses now, from this point on, you're going to only see me do a corner, and then you'll see me finishing off a corner. So I'm actually building it out just on the corner to speed up the time of tutorial process because I've already crocheted this 2 other times. So I'm just going to show you the demonstration on how it's done, and that's going to begin week number 3 on round number 11. So let's begin round number 11. We're going to end on round number 23 by the time we're at the end of today's tutorial. We're going to begin, and we are going to start off in a chain 2 corner, still using your 5mm size H crochet hook with the color A. In my case, it's clay. We're going to join it with a slip stitch, like so, and chain 3, and that'll count as your first double crochet. And now you're going to double crochet again into that corner. Okay, so you have technically 2 double crochet. So in the corners of this round, it's going to be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and we'll finish this corner when we get back around. So here's the first stitch, here's the second, here's the third. You're going to want to go into the third one away and double crochet. You're going to want to chain 1 to create a space, and you're going to go this one right here. So it's 2 back, and I always come from the behind. If you prefer to access it from the front, please do so. Just be consistent. And you're going to double crochet there. I find it's easier just to move stuff in front like that. So then you're going to do this all the way to the next corner. Okay, so you'll end up on the corner. The last stitch will be this V stitch that you'll see, and it'll be awesome. So you're going to skip 2, go to the third. So 1, 2, go to the third, double crochet, chain 1 to create a space, and then go 2 back and double crochet. So I need you to do this all the way to the corner. Corners will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then just start a fresh side, and you'll do this all the way around for round number 11. So I'll be right back in a moment at the end of the round. In coming around or coming to a next corner, you'll always end up in the corner properly. So you're skipping 2, going to the third. So you're in the last stitch before a corner, chain 1, and then coming back. And in this case, we're just coming all the way around. And so you want to do your finishing corner as 2 double crochet, and then chain 2 and join to the top of the first chain 3. And we're going to get rid of this color and move on to the color D as in dog for round number 12. I've already shown you in the other videos on how to fasten off yarn and to hide those in, and you can do that now. I'll be back on number 12 in a second. Round number 12, we're going to start with a standing single crochet. So it has to be a slip knot onto the hook already, and going right into the chain 2. Wrap the yarn around, pull through, and pull through the 2 loops. That is a standing single crochet. In round number 12 and rounds like this one, the rounds will be 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet in the corner, and we'll finish that corner on the way back through. So the first 2 double crochets that you'll have, you'll just place 1 single crochet in each. And now this is where it gets fun. See these cross stitches? Like so. You're going to put 3 single crochet in each one of those. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And then jump to the next one. So it's right in between, and it separates the 2 from each other. So there's going to be 3. And you're going to do this all the way to the corner. You'll have 2 double crochets left before the corner, so you just put 1 into each, and then your corners will be 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. Please do this all the way around. I'll see you at the end of round number 12. Continuing along, if it's your first corner, it's the same thing. If it's your ending, it's the same. And you're coming close, so you got the 3 singles into this. So you're splitting it. You have 2 double crochets that are left before a corner. So 1 into each, and then just do your corner. This is the finishing at single crochet, and you're going to chain 2 and join to the top of the first single crochet with a slip stitch. We're moving on now to round number 13 with the color B as in ball, and I'll be right back in a moment. Round number 13 is the same as number 11. So it's just the crisscrossing that you'll have. So you join to the corner, slip stitch, chain 3, and then double crochet into that corner. So then this round here is just like this crisscrossing. So you're going to skip 2, so 1 and 2 so this here, this is actually the top one, the first one. See how it's in the corner? So this is 1, 2, and 3, and so you skip to the third, double crochet in, chain 1, and then come on back to the second one back. Okay, so it's just like before. So you skip 1 and come back. So then you start a new one. So you're going to notice that these cross stitches align with the tops of these 3. See how there's 3? So you're going to the third one away, chain 1, and coming second one away. So skip 1 and come on back. And you're going to do that all the way to the corner. So the corners are like before, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and I will see you at the end of round number 13 in a moment. So it's what you already know, and just continue the journey, and the colors will be pretty awesome too. So I'm coming back around. I've got my last crisscross here that was in this grouping of 3, so you just have 1 word left. So skipping 2, go to the third, it's the one just before the corner, chain 1 and go back. And then 2 double crochet into the corner, chain 2, and join to the top of the first chain 3, just like that. Okay, so that's awesome, and we're going to move on to round number 14 using the color D as in dog. I'll be right back in a moment. Round number 14 with the color D as in dog. It's the same color as this second last one back, and so you're going to join with a standing single crochet into the corner, single crochet, and you're going to do exactly what you did in the same other round that you see with the same color. So you're going to single crochet the first 2 double crochet in a row, and then like before, these crisscrosses, you're just going to jam in 3 single crochet in the middle of those, exactly what you did before. So keep doing that all the way across. You'll have 2 double crochet before you hit another corner, and then your corners in this round are like before of 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. Please do this all the way around for round number 14. End of round number 14, just continuing to fill in those crisscrosses with 3 single crochets each. You'll have 2 double crochets left before the end of the side, and then here, because it's the end, it's 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. This is the end of this color. In round number 15, we are going to move to the color A once again. Please do that, and I'll see you back here on number 15. Round number 15 is the same as this round here, the crisscrossing, same as that round too, but you're going to see that there's an equal look to it. Go into the corner and join with a slip stitch, chain 3, and double crochet into the same corner. And then do your crisscrosses from what you already know. So skipping the first one, see how the legs come into the first one? So this is the first one, second and third. So go to the third one, double crochet, chain 1, and then second one back. So skip 1, go to the second one, and double crochet in. So you already know how to do this round. Corners are 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet, and I'll see you at the end of round number 15 in just a moment. So just finishing up, you just crisscross right to the corner as you already know, and then you're going to finish that corner of 2 double crochet first, and then chain 2 and join. So we're going to move on to round number 16 with the color E as an elephant, and we'll be doing that next. Let's move along to round number 16. For those that have the paid pattern that has the diagram work, 16 is the last round of this particular section of the diagram, and then the next part, rounds number 17 to 23, have the other part of the finishing of this week. So you're going to join into a corner. Okay, and you were going to do a standing single crochet, and you were going to single crochet into every stitch across. And here's what I have to stress the most, because you'll see that there was a tip. So you're going to go into the single crochet, into the double crochets that you see. Now, one of the things that I noticed during testing for myself is that you have 3 stitches that make up this crisscross. So you have the first one, you have the chain 1, and you have this this double crochet. So a double, chain 1, and a double. Make sure you're doing all 3. It's easy to forget to do that chain 1 space that is between them. And so you're going to do this all the way to the corner. Your corners on this round will be 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. So just keep an eye on it to make sure that you are getting those chain 1 spaces in between, or your stitch counts are going to be malfunctioning. Please do this all the way around for round number 16. Finishing up round number 16, just going all the way around, essentially 1 single crochet in each stitch, and just do a single crochet into the corner, chain 2, and join. Get rid of this color. We're moving on to round number 17, a new diagram for those that have the paid version. And then 17, we're using the color B as in ball, and that's up next. So you got a little bit of a break here for round number 17. We're going to go right into the corner, attach with a slip stitch, and chain 3. That's your first double crochet, and double crochet again into the corner. Your corners on this round will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. And it's a nice easy round. It's just 1 double crochet in each of the stitches all the way to the next corner. Do your corners and meet me back here in a moment at the end of round number 17. Round number 17, just coming to the corners, the final end, and chain 2 and join to the top of the chain 3. So now we're going to continue with the round 18 with the color C as in cat. I'll be right back in a moment. Moving on to round number 18 with the color C as in cat. You're going to join it to the beginning corner and just attach with a slip stitch, just like that. So now you are going to chain 1 and do 2 extended single crochets in here. I think we've done that before. So just going into the corner, yarn over, pull through just 1 loop only, and then pull through 2. And you're doing that twice. So into the corner, pull through 1 loop, then pull through 2. So that makes it a little bit taller so that you get nicer stitches on the corners. So now you're going to start off with your very first one right here, and you're going to make that as a front post double crochet. And then the next one is a back post double crochet, which we've done before. And so this is going to add some more texture to your work. So the next one is a front post, and the next one is a back post. If your stitching counts are right, the stitch before the corner should be a front post double crochet, and then you're going to do your corners as 2 extended single crochet, chain 2, and then 2 more extended single crochet, and you'll do that all the way around, and then I'll see you at the end of the round in a moment. Coming all the way around, the last stitch before the corner is a front post double crochet if you're keeping count, and you just got to do your 2 extended single crochets before you finish, and then just chain 2 and join to the top of the first extended. So just watch that and make sure that it's the right one. So 1 and 2 right there. Okay, so we're moving on to round number 19 next with the color E as an elephant. I'll be right back. Round number 19, color E as an elephant. In my case, it's hot blue. and you're going to join to the corner, slip stitch, chain 3, and double crochet back into the corner. This round, the corners will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then it's just simply just put in 1 double crochet into each stitch. So just watch the first one, that make sure that you don't capture the join. So here's the top of the first double crochet front post, and so these two here are the extended singles. So just watch that and make sure that you capture that properly, and just do a double crochet in each stitch all the way to do your corners, and I'll see you at the end of the round in a moment for round number 19. Finishing up round number 19, and we're eyeing up our next color, which will be D as in dog, and just make sure you do your final corner, 2 double crochet, chain 2, and slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Let's move on to round number 20 with the color D as in dog next. Round number 20, going to do a little fun round here, and we're going to attach with a slip stitch with the color D as in dog, and chain 3, and double crochet into the same corner. So your corners will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. You were going to skip the first one out, and you're going to V-stitch in the next one away, and in that one you do a double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. And so now the sequence is going to take you all the way across. So you're going to skip 2 and now go to the third and double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the same. And so you're going to do that. So skipping 2 and V-stitch into the next. When you get close to the next corner, oh, sorry, you only need chain 1 in between. When you get to the next corner, you're just going to skip the last double crochet before you hit the corner, and then you do your corners of 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Please complete this all the way around for round number 20. Finishing up round number 20, so you'll end up with the second last before the corner for your V-stitches, no matter what side that you're on. So you're putting that in, so you skip the last double crochet, and then you place in 2 double crochet into the corner here. Okay, if that was the ending corner for you, then you chain 2 and join. You're going to go back to the color A as an apple for round number 21 next. Round number 21, you're going to do a standing single crochet into the corner, so it has to be on the hook first, pull through, and then pull through 2. That's a standing single crochet. The first 2 double crochets that you'll have, there will be a single crochet each. And just like we did before, but without the crisscross, remember how we went in, we did 3 single crochets in between the crisscrosses down here. This time we're going to do the 3 single crochets in between the V-stitch itself. See, so it's this chain 1 and place in 3 single crochets in those. So come to the next V-stitch, place 3 single crochets into the next. And so that'll group it together beautifully. And you'll do this all the way to the corner. There will be 2 double crochet left before the corner, so just place in one of those, and the corners are 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. Please do this all the way around for round number 21. So I'm finishing up around, I'm in the V-stitch right now. You just got the 2 double crochets to worry about, so just put the singles in each of those, place in your single into the beginning corner, and chain 2 and join to the first single crochet. So we're going to now move on to round number 22 with this C, with the color C as in cat next. I'll be right back. Round number 22 with the C color, you're going to go into the corner, join, chain 3, that's your first double crochet, and double crochet again. The corners will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. You're going to start off in this particular one here, and you're going to skip 1. So skip the first one, see how the legs go into that corner. So skip this one, and you're going to do a V-stitch in the second one away. So you got double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So you did this already 2 rows below. Okay, so this will line up perfectly. Skip 2 and do a V-stitch into the next. Here's the neat thing about this stitch. When I designed it, they line up with each other. So the V-stitch lines up with this one. Okay, so skipping 2. So you see it's in the middle of the grouping of 3 single crochet. And you're going to do this all the way across. You'll skip the last one before the corner, and the corners are 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Please do this all the way around for round number 22. Coming up around on number 22 and skipping the last one before you hit the corner, and 2 double crochet in. So 23 is going to be our last round for today. So chain 2 and join to the top of the chain 3. So get rid of this color and go for the color E as an elephant to finalize off week number 3. I'll be right back. Let's begin the round number 23 with the color E as an elephant. Join it to the corner, slip stitch, and chain 3. It's your first double crochet and double crochet in again. Your corners will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. You're going to just double crochet in each stitch all the way around. And I don't know if you've been watching the color sequence happening in your hands, but have you been noticing that I've got things all framed up beautifully? You're welcome. So when you go across, you're going to come into the first one that's part of this V stitch. You're going to use the chain 1 as a stitch, and then you just go back into the double crochets. So just don't forget about those chain 1s that are existing in the V stitches, to use those so you don't miscount. So here's another one right there, and just fill those in as you go. So please do this all the way around for round number 23. Finishing up round number 23, just double crocheting right to the end. Okay, 2 into the corner, and chain 2. And next time in round number 24, in week number 4, you're going to be moving on with the color B as in ball. And so you can get rid of this color now. And let's talk about, just really quickly before I let you go, is that in this round, what we decided to do is that we did this section and see how it's framed together with coloring. And then we kind of just did a transition, and then we did another frame, just like you see. So depending on your color choices, it's really quite awesome. So as much as it can be random here, the consistency of when you do things like this actually make a difference as well. So that's it for now, and we'll see you next time. And I will be back in just a few moments, depending if you're going on to the next video or not. We'll see you. Bye-bye.